Okay, well, hey everyone, this is a really fun game. Have fun with some Bubsy 2 coming up. So, this is just the introduction, so we won't even worry about that. So, the category I'm going to be doing is East Wing Grand Tour. That'll be, you can do like, the West Wing is just a totally different set of levels, but with the same like general themes, but I'm doing that in this marathon, so I'll just start in 3, 2, 1, go. So I guess in a pretty, like, I know a lot of people, this game generally, among the Bubsy series, a lot of people don't like this game, but I've kind of, it's actually my favorite Bubsy game, in large part because you can actually take multiple hits. You see that face on the top right indicates your health. You'll see it changes, you lose health. Pretty well. And here, this is actually a pretty important part of the run, collecting those marbles. You take the stage doesn't end until you collect all of them, so you need to make sure to collect them quickly. And the way you hit the goal also determines the amount of marbles that pop out. So for a bit after running this, I thought it was just random, but that's not actually how it is. In this stage level, this can probably be one of the more tricky levels because you have to go in that goal, but it's not necessarily apparent that you need to go in the store. This is the only way to actually progress in the level. And this part is probably also tricky. There's no point in going around here. You just want to enter the store twice to go to where the goal will be. So that's just a general, like, just space shooting part, and I want to actually hit this marble from the bottom so that fewer marbles will come out of it. Pretty good pace so far. 155. Oh wow, I'm comparing. I was just looking at my splits. I noticed they were way off. I actually have my Wheel of Cotton splits open. That's why I'm so much ahead. But yeah. This is probably also a tricky level. It's a music theme world, but this is another level where it can be hard to figure out where to go. Need to press up there. And as you'll see, like, the structure of these levels is pretty maze-like, so just playing it first, it can be hard to figure out the correct path. So it's generally pretty frustrating if you don't already know where to go. But I feel when you do know where to go, it's actually a pretty fun run. Like, there's just a lot of ways to, like, optimize the speed of it, even though there are some auto scores, so some parts it's kind of hard to improve, but still a pretty fun speed game, in my opinion. I'm not exactly sure how to manipulate it, so you just immediately start there. Sometimes it starts not when the level starts with you not moving at all, but there it was actually moving as I started the level, so that will save about a second. I think there is a way to, but I don't really get how it works, honestly. And this is actually going to be a pretty interesting if I can get this. Normally a lot of marbles spawn from this, but if I do this just the right way, they won't. That was close, but that didn't quite work. I think it was the correct. I think it's frame perfect and pixel perfect, so we're not sure on that, but that's just what it seems like because it's really hard to do that. I think I can't actually see how I'm doing compared to splits since I'm comparing against the wrong set of splits. But yeah. I think this is going pretty well so far. I'm just gonna have to delete the goals from my Wheel of Cotton splits now. guess you don't usually get hit there, but having the time. Okay. Actually, I think I lost like a second there. Eh. I guess. What's this? Oh, hey, okay. Thanks for the good luck. 454. This I can. If this goes well, I'll be finished with the first floor at about a 5:15, which is a couple of seconds ahead of PB. Oh no, that's not a good start. So isn't. Okay, I actually got one of the double hits there. I'm gonna have to try this. If you hit this in the right way, you'll actually hit it twice right as it comes out, and that helps you defeat the enemies there in one cycle. But I missed some of them, so it took a little longer than I wanted to. And you can also use a Nerf gun shot at the first part to be able to treat all the enemies in one cycle, but it can be hard to do that. I should also probably explain the weapon, the items you can get. You can get like a Nerf gun, a smart bomb, a diving suit, and a hole to exit the level. And the smart bombs are the only items which are pretty important throughout this run. Because they just clear all the enemies on the screen out at once. But they can't be used in boss fights, so they're not helpful for that. And this is probably one of the first levels I don't know, I feel like it's more mazy than the others. Oh, I was when the correct position to enter that door. That door is actually a shortcut. It isn't necessary to enter that door, but it makes it faster. Oh, you need to be careful. Okay, I'm just taking this safely. Those hooks, I think if you're going like in one direction, you won't actually get hit by them, but going the other direction, you will. The collision of them isn't really, it's kind of a little janky, but so I still want to be careful around them. Okay, those were actually pretty marbles. And this is probably my favorite level of the game, because there's some pretty cool movement to it. So I want to have some smart bombs for this. Okay, that's good. So I need to destroy this at the right time. Yeah, so there was an enemy there, but I destroyed it with a smart bomb. But unfortunately, I just failed. So that is bad. This always happens to me in marathon runs. I need to get this off me. Oh, wow. This is not how you want it to go. Okay, we're back on track. I think that may record, but still. It was probably like 20 or so seconds lost. I actually got it, but the thing I need to bounce on wasn't lined up correctly. I don't think I did that correctly either. So that wasn't really the best level, but eh. Okay, this is going to be about a 55, so I got 20 or so seconds off of what an optimal time would be. But, you know, stuff like that happens. Should probably just slow down to make sure I can make that. There's also somewhere I could have saved myself, but I wasn't really sure how to go. That makes world record a bit harder, but I mentioned the marble skips. There's still 2 more coming up, and they save like I think like 10 to 15 seconds. So, but I did get this one in my PB. So let's just hope I can get this. Oh, sometimes I still forget where to go. No, that didn't work. I'll just split there. Even though I'm not even putting the right split so splits, I think I'll have a pretty good idea of how I'm doing based on the split time. I'm gonna take this safe or like try to not use smart bombs. Don't land there. Good. I'm gonna. If you can just run through that if you do. Oh wow, that is not a thing that usually happens. This better not. Okay, at least that does not lead to a mini game. This is not even where I want to be, so I'm just gonna try to get back down to the normal route. So what happened there was that, like, I was diving in such a way that I actually zip through that, but that wasn't something I actually wanted to do. You actually just want to keep going here. So yeah, that's the thing that can happen. I think I should still probably be on pace for estimate. That may have lost me like 50 seconds or something. I'll still do the rest of this pretty well. That isn't really the best. 130, I don't know. Maybe that was like 30 or 40 seconds lost. So this is another one where like that's sort of same as the last one. Okay. But the boss should take more hits. This time the enemy's coming out. Just basically this last one, except let me take more hits. Okay, this is actually that's not too bad though. And then 32. I should have actually made sure to split there, because I generally have a good idea of what typical split time I get from this. Like, get usually about a 120. So, would have started this split at the correct time. I would have known how I was doing. So I wasn't on the correct thing there, but even if I do that movement perfectly, it's still random whether I get hit or not. I think it just has something to do with subpixels or something. I love subpixels. Okay, I missed that. Band-Aid, that should probably be fine. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to get this because I could have used a smart bomb at this part to still be able to make it, but there's not really an easy way to not get hit there if you don't have a smart bomb. So in this one in particular, the marbles seem to come out more quickly. Oh, I didn't actually see what that was. Yeah. But that, or some second level. So actually, just a couple of days ago, I discovered a new skip here. So let's hope it goes well. I actually have smart bombs, so that'll help with like just really. That sometimes happens, but anyway, that's not how to do the skip. I know that's surprising, but it isn't. But come on, enemies. You just want to jump at the apex of your jump. Okay, let's do this. I'm just not jumping at the right time. There we go. Okay, so this will just lead right to here. Normally have to go like all the way around, and it's actually a really hard section to do. But doing this, you can just... That's still a pretty hard way to do it, but still. Okay, so this is actually a pretty short level. You can just go to the left and just make a jump here, and I missed that. But so spawned the lag sheep. But that's actually a really short level if you just make that jump. But it can actually be really hard to figure out where to go at first. And so we're actually almost done with the run. There's only a few more levels. I think this conceals sub-19. Oh yeah, that was actually like really good movement for that. Okay, 1635, it should only do that if I just do pretty long moves. That was a pretty good level. Usually I have to bounce on some objects and that takes some time. Okay. That was actually a good turnaround. It's all used to be. It took me a while to memorize this. This is really pretty challenging to figure out where to go. And also, even when you know like the route, figuring out where the enemies are is pretty hard. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I was close to getting the marble skip there. It's really hard. I do think that fewer marbles spawn there than usual though, so that's cool. Also to have it where not as many spawn out. Oh wow, this will be a sub 1830, I think. So with mistakes. If I don't die here, this fight isn't that hard, but so how it works is if you're you need to start gliding right before you hit the boss here. His name is Oinker, and if you don't manage to do that, like you'll likely take hits for some reason. Okay, that's time. I always forget to, but yeah, I have it as an 1820. So that was not too bad, I guess. That was a run. Yeah, well, that's Bubsy too, and well, that'll be all for me. So I'll throw it back to the host now. So thanks for having me.